This is something I just want to get off my chest, so I hope you guys don't mind humoring me for a quick video, a rant if you will. I recently been highly annoyed by stands of certain musicians, and it got me thinking about toxic communities and fan bases, how weird they are, defensive, and how they pervert parasocial relationships. So I want to rant about that if you don't mind. My name is Detective Hemmings, codenamed Paperwork. I am the literary detective. Welcome to this next case. Can toxic fan bases ruin a person's enjoyment? The other day, someone was tweeting about how you should never let a toxic fan base ruin your enjoyment of something. If you enjoy something, you should love it no matter what other people think, and for the most part, I agree. However, with that being said, I started to think about it a little deeper. You shouldn't let some dumb fan or hater ruin something you like, but it can be frustrating when you love something, like something, and you have no one to talk about it with in a meaningful manner. It was then I realized that in actuality, sometimes experiencing something with like-minded individuals enhances the overall enjoyment of whatever you're reading, watching, playing, listening, etc. Does the hate or commentary around said piece of art or literature change the literal contents of said thing? No, it does not. But I'm a big proponent of experiences. For example, the manga could be great. The cancerous fanatics could be ruining the overall experience of said manga. And we're going to talk about it. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, and join me for a mini rant about toxic fandoms and fan bases. And if you don't, I will find you. I will find him! I don't think Toriko is actually very great, in my opinion, but week after week, people on my timeline would band together and discuss the recent chapter. They made a community out of the manga, and thus they had a great experience with said narrative. Why? Because they were surrounded by good, positive fans they could have meaningful discussions with. Back when Katekyo Hitman Reborn was being published and one manga.com shut down, a few of us from the Reborn discussion thread made our own forum called Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Every day, we'd come up with theories, talk about characters and such, which is why I hold Reborn in such high regard, because even though in actuality, I don't think it's the greatest thing I've ever watched or read, my experience with it was truly special. I hold it near and dear to my heart. We used to beef over which garden is the best. My friend would look at me in the hallway, run into the locker and drop, and I know he's doing the Yamamoto face plant when he fought against the Phantom Knight in the Future arc. Like, those things matter. By the way, go watch my Reborn video. I'm super proud of it. Gamers do this too, especially back in the day before the interconnected webs. When you'd tell your friends at recess about a hidden whistle you found in Mario 3 or a cheat code you could use in some other game, growing and experiencing that game with people actually made you like it more. Now imagine everyone hating on the very thing you love. Does it make that story or product inherently inferior or any worse? Yes. Of course not, but your experience will not be the same. Chances are you'll get defensive or just internalize it. This also holds true even if the fans of the things you like are less than ideal. An example of this for me personally is Monogatari. I can talk to very few people about it. Most of the fans, in my honest opinion, fucking stupid apes. But I find myself not expressing my love for the series outwardly as much as I'd probably like to. I enjoy it in silence for the most part. But like I mentioned before, that doesn't make the actual piece of art and literature that is Nisio Ishin's masterpiece any better or worse. It is what it is at the end of the day. Another thing I realize about this topic, sometimes something is so game changing so special, you have to be there and a part of it when it's happening, not after. Let me give you an example. The NWA movement was huge and a historical part of the hip hop industry. And I can hear all the music, all the stories from my father, watch videos, research, and be a fan of the content. But at the end of the day, I was not there when it was happening. I was not actually a part of it. Sometimes, for example, a game is so revolutionary when it comes out, it flips the whole market on its head like Ocarina of Time. I was there. I was alive. I was a part of that moment in history, and it was amazing. Can you play it years later and love it? Of course. Wrong! Some things in life are timeless and just that good. Still doesn't change the fact you weren't there when it was a big deal. And sometimes I find people trying to talk about something well after it happened, and you weren't there when it was truly alive and bubbling, and thus your perspective and point of view happens to be off, yet they'll talk like they're an expert of that thing, despite them being possibly a decade too late to the party. The main reason this video is being made relates to the current or recent rap feud with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. The absolute rod writing takes, defenses, and insane fake investigation these niggas were doing made me fucking sick. I couldn't believe the crazy troubled takes, the commentary that was coming from both camps and sets of fans. It really bothered me, and I want better for everyone. Heal, grow up, mature, stop projecting, and learn to detach yourself from the people or content you enjoy. You do not get paid to defend Kendrick Lamar. You do not get paid to defend Drake. I don't care if they're your favorite. Stop being weird. Do not pervert parasocial relationships with celebrities you do not know. You look like a weirdo.
Yeah. Weird.
So to conclude, because really, this was just a disorganized think piece and rant that I'm typing while drinking wine, I just want to leave you with this. Love what you love and don't let a hater or bad fan ruin your enjoyment. But if you can, surround yourself with people who love the things that you love too. That doesn't mean they can't challenge you or critique it. The point is, enhance your experience. You will come out of it having had a wonderful time because you'll be having a great experience to go along with the things you are reading, playing, watching, or listening to. And just because I brought it up, Kendrick did win. I don't think he smoked him. I would say if it was a 7-game series in the NBA, he won in 6 or 7 games, maybe 6. But yeah, Kendrick won. And before anyone yells at me, Jermaine Cole is my favorite rapper. So don't even try it. I really want to post a video on this channel every single Friday, but life has just been in the way, and this isn't my only channel nor my only job. I work 3. So bear with me as I figure out how to be more efficient with these, but I'm almost done my next quote-unquote big video essay. Case closed. Thanks for listening to me get that ish off my chest, and God bless, stay safe, and thank you everyone for all the love and subscribers based on that last video on my favorite anime trope. I appreciate it.